Okay, so what we're doing today is we're talking about domain and range. Domain are going to be your x coordinates. Y is going to be your range. Okay, the y coordinates are your range. So whenever we go to do these x coordinates will represent your domain. Up and down the y represents your range. All right, so since we're only talking about range, which is y, all right, if I look at my answers, anything with x, not the answer. A and D can't be the answer. So if I go back to the graph here, y is up and down. So if I notice how far it goes up and down, it goes to a low of 100, it goes to a high of 400, okay? So if I'm looking back at my answers, what's between 100 and 400? That's C. We go to number 2, same thing is happening, okay? Same exact thing. We're not worried about the x values because they're asking us for the range. So we're only worried about the y values. So it goes between -3 and -8. So if I go down here, the two that talk about -3 and -8 are B and D, okay? Now this is saying between -3 and 8, but -3 and 8, -8 don't count. D here says, yes, we're going to include -3 and -8. Well, if I look back at my graph, I have a solid circle at the coordinate -5, -3. I have a solid circle at the coordinate 10, -8. So since that's the case, we're including -3 and -8 in our answer. So D is our answer. Number 3, again, they want to know the range. When you have an input-output table, this is just fancy schmancy lingo for an XY chart. So when we talk about range, we're talking about Y. When we talk about domain, we talk about X. So this is asking for the range again. So if I look at the range of numbers, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, which of my answers goes from 29 to 33? That answer is B, okay? So what you have to do the domain and range, 4 through 10, wash your hands, save a life.